Alright, so today we are making homemade pasta. So I'm going to flour my surface here. And I made this dough previously. It's basically I used a cup and a half of all-purpose flour and a half a cup of durum flour and a quarter cup of water, room temperature, and 2 eggs. And I rolled it together to get a ball, and I put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour. It's been in for like 2 hours. I went and did something, came back. But I'm going to make this into a little balls, and I have an electric pasta machine that's going to roll it out into flat ribbons. Then I'm going to take those flat ribbons and I'm going to make spaghetti out of them. There we go. That takes care of that. So flour them up. I need flour to go through the machine so they don't get the machine all gunked up. So once again, the dough is pretty simple. Just a cup and a half of flour, half a cup of durum flour, quarter cup of water, and 2 eggs. And it gets to a consistency that's pretty thick like Play-Doh. Okay, so I got these ready to go into the machine. So I'm going to turn on the machine. You can see it. What I've got is I've got a roller that just rolls it out flat. I'm going to do it in flat, and then they have a cutter that makes spaghetti. And I got it on speed 2, which seems to work. So I'll just put this in here. And this is on the widest setting. Because you want to work this dough down thin, slowly. So I would normally do a whole bunch of these. Wow. And then get them all rolled out thin, and then I'd cut them. But I'm just going to do 2 for the video so you can see how it works. And I'll do the rest of them off camera so I don't bore you to death. Okay, so that was on setting 8. And now I'm going down to setting 7. Again, I floured both sides of my dough. So now it's going to 7, which is a little bit thinner. 8 was the thickest. And there's the second one. Down to 7. And I floured both sides of each one of these. So I'm just going to go straight to my spaghetti cutter. And it's all set. And it's down at one of the lower numbers. I want thin spaghetti. I've got it set on number 2. See the spaghetti's coming out nicely cut, and it's going to be separated pretty good because I had plenty of flour on it. See how it separates? So just put this down here, separate that out. Plenty of flour. There's the second one through the spaghetti cutter. setting number 2, which isn't the thinnest, but it's the way I like it. More flour. There you go, that's that one. And so now I'm going to take them and I'm going to pull it back and I'll just separate them out into spaghetti pieces, let them dry for a second. And they'll separate when they cook, but I like just to separate them like this. And of course we've made a nice red spaghetti sauce with my own tomatoes out of my garden. And when you throw this in water, it'll separate up a little bit more. We'll show you how to cook it and how it comes out. So there it is, homemade spaghetti. Alright, so I got a plate full of spaghetti. Just put it in the boiling water, spread it around, don't have to be too technical there. And as it comes back to a boil, the spaghetti will start floating, and then that'll be done. Alright, there's the remainder of the raw spaghetti. And you will boil it for 2 minutes. Let's see how it looks here. Whoa, it's hot. I just tasted it. It's almost done. Well, that pasta cooked up pretty quick. Got it all here in the bowl. So I'm just going to take some of it. Put it on the plate. And what we have for a sauce today is just a basic red sauce with tomatoes. I grew the tomatoes in my own garden, and I pureed them and made this tomato juice out of them, and then I cooked it down to make it thick. I just added some whatever you want in your sauce: olive oil, Italian spices. We got some mushrooms and some hamburger in here, so it's a meat sauce. There it is. Yeah, and any good pasta meal wouldn't be proper without Parmesan cheese. There you go. Delicious. Please enjoy. Here's a close-up for you. Alrighty. Have fun with it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me and also allows you to see my varied content.